Alright, this is how you make a three-piece panoramic in Photoshop that you can upload to Instagram. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my aspect ratio, my crop from to 1 to 3, and then I will reposition this. And now it's cropped 1 by 3, and I'll have a three-piece image that I can put together in Instagram. So next thing I'm going to change the aspect ratio to 1 to 1, and I'm going to grab a little guide off the side of the edge there and just drag him out. And then with my marquee tool, I'm just going to stretch the crop out, and then I'll move the guide to match up with the edge of that crop right there, and I'll crop the first one. And this will be number 1, so this will be the left side. So I'll just save it as 1, save it as a JPEG to someplace you can find it. I'll just put it on my desktop. Okay, and then I'll undo it. So Apple Z or Command Z, and then back to my panoramic, and then I'm gonna slide this over, and it'll snap to that where that guide is. So you'll have a perfect seam every time. So leave that guide there, and then snap it, and then drag the guide to the next spot, and then go ahead and crop, and save it as this will be number 2. So this will be your middle image, and again save it as a JPEG, someplace where you know. Click OK, and then Command Z will undo the whole thing again, back to our panoramic, and we'll drag the marquee tool again, slide it over, and it'll line up perfectly on the left side there. And same thing, crop and save as number 3. The first one, that's the left one, middle one, and the right one, and they're ready to be uploaded to Instagram in 3 individual images, so you can swipe and get the whole panoramic. Now, if you want to upload a very first image of the entire panoramic and still have it be that same square 1-to-1 aspect ratio, here's a little trick you can do. So go to your, you can go to your crop tool, and I'm just going to drag these corners out until I have a nice square. You want a nice square aspect ratio. It needs to match. It needs to match the same dimensions as the previous ones. So once I've got it all squared up and cropped, I'm just going to add a new layer and drag it to the bottom, and I'm going to just fill it with black so that it kind of pops a little bit more. So go edit, fill, and then we'll change it to, let's change this to black. Click OK. And now you have an image that you can upload as the first image in your panoramic swipe, and save that someplace as well. And then you'll have 4 individual images that you can upload to Instagram. And the first one can be like the master image, and then the next 3 can be the close-ups, and they should line up perfectly for the panoramic swipe. There you go. Enjoy.